Tuesday. We're in the month of February. We're still in Aquarius season, and I hope you're feeling the abundance of the water bearer, all of the water that the water bearer energy brings of Aquarius energy. I'm an Aquarius rising, and it's always been my favorite sign. So when I found out I was an Aquarius rising, I was like, absolutely. But we're here, Tuesday Tia 2, season 3, episode 6. Hello, Yummy by Trish. Welcome. Live on Instagram, live on YouTube. I was trying to switch things over to YouTube for this particular season, but I was getting some protests from my peeps on Instagram. So got the two devices, I'm working it out. I'm here. So I'm gonna be doing this, I'm gonna be doing this. So I can give, everybody, depending on where you are, a little bit of love, a little direct contact and such. I hope y'all are good. We are going to be experiencing a very, very powerful full moon tomorrow. It is a Leo full moon. Leo and Aquarius are polar signs, so we'll always get the Leo full moon in Aquarius season. And it is so powerful to have the contrast of the air, but yet water bearer energy of Aquarius, and then our fire energy of Leo. Because our Leo full moon teaches us to share and to shine and to show up and show out and show off a little bit, to bust into our creative mode, to get into the solar plexus energy, to just kind of be a little bit more proud of ourselves, right? We have the energy of pride and the pride lion. But it's not about pride in the sense of like getting in your way and ego and that kind of thing. It's about being proud of yourself and your accomplishments and knowing who you are and what you're here to do ultimately. So Leo full moon definitely helps with that alignment. It pushes you, gives you a little bit of, gusto, a little bit of that heart-centered leadership kind of energy. So I hope that you're feeling that despite the cold, despite the snow, but it is also referred to as the snow moon because of that. And for us in New York, we're actually expecting quite a bit of snow, potentially quite a bit of snow tonight and overnight. So right on time for this snow moon. So I would recommend for any of those who are experiencing snow during this snow moon to put a little bowl outside and collect some snow. Collect the snow, let it melt. You can actually watch it melt. So it gives you the alignment of patience as you're watching the snow melt, timing being divine, letting nature take its course. It reminds you that everything happens exactly when it's supposed to happen. So tap into the energy of snow and the melting of the ice, of the snow, to tap into that energy of patience for yourself and what it is that you're manifesting. And then use that water once it's melted. You could put it in a spray bottle, spray it around your house. You could put it in your bath water. I wouldn't recommend drinking it, but any other way that you can use it in your space as a floor wash, you can put it in whatever it is in that regard, external use only. Definitely do that to bring in the energy and the combustion and just that power. And again, the patience. There's so much power in patience. And that is definitely going to remind you of that and bless your space when you spray it around and you wash around with that melted snow. And this snow moon is also referred to as the quickening moon. So it is going to help amplify and quicken what it is that you were trying to bring into form and experience. So I hope that helps. That is definitely something that I wanted to share with y'all to be able to tap in to this snow moon with. So I'm going to definitely do a little shorter clip for that information so that I can post that so that y'all get that information at the very least. So what's up, Aunt? I see you, Queen. How you doing? How you doing? Thanks for joining the live on IG. So a snow moon, quickening moon, full moon in Leo tomorrow, peaking at 8:53 a.m. So Eastern Standard Time. So tap into that. And it is at 24 degrees of Leo. 2 and 4 is the number 6. The number 6 brings in the energy of creation and creativity and creatrix. If you look at the number 6 on the side, it kind of looks like a pregnant belly, right? So it taps into the energy of divine feminine energy. It taps into the Lover's card in the tarot. So bringing in partnership and unity and love, supreme love. Hello, Violetta. How you doing on YouTube? Thank you for joining the live Tuesday Tea at 2. Season 3, episode 6. Tapping into the energy of 6, just as I'm talking to y'all about it. So this energy of 6 is repeating for some of the things that I'm going to be talking about. So it's very, very poignant and very on time in regards to this energy of 6, especially as we're tapping into a solar plexus, Leo full moon that is ruled by the sun, that is all about our will. And we say, whatever will be, will be. I say, what I will be. So tap into your will, to your willpower, to what you are naming and claiming, demanding and commanding, and bringing it to full fruition. Use this full moon for that. Full moons are about releasing energy, release to increase. Full moons are about plucking weeds before we plant seeds. So think about any of the heart space dramas and traumas that you need to discard, that you need to release, that is causing detriment and delay in your life. This is the time to do it, to make space. Our Pisces new moon is coming on the 27th at 4:44 Pacific time, but still tap into the energy of that master number of 444, bringing in such incredible foundations, number 4 being the number of foundations, and bringing in the energy of the number 9, because it's going to be at 9 degrees Pisces. When we're in a 9 year, so much energy in regards to the number 9 being about endings and culmination. And again, what it is that we are releasing in order to bring in the increase for the new year, which is fully on our spring equinox, Aries alignment. So once the Aries season starts, that brings in the newness. So Pisces has carried the weight of all of the zodiacs, of all of the year in that sense, and then gives us this energy of ending of number 9, the end of the year, which is so, again, poignant for a 9-degree Pisces new moon. Like, it doesn't get any more perfect than that. So tap in, tap in. What else? We're leading into all of this love and heart-centered leadership and all of that right before we tap into Valentine's Day, which is falling on a Friday this year. Friday is the day of love, is Venus Day. So to have a Valentine's Day, a love day, happy hearts day falling on a Friday on Venus Day is that much more amplified, especially when Venus is in Aries. Venus is in Aries, and that is about being so, I wouldn't say aggressive with your love, but being action oriented. Like, don't be docile right now when it comes to love, when it comes to taking things out of the ordinary, stepping outside of boxes in your relationship, even if you're not in a relationship, in terms of self-love, doing something more for yourself than you've ever done before, or more for your partner more than you've ever done before. And then again, to be able to tap in to Valentine's Day and the egregore energy of everybody, whoever taps into Valentine's Day around the world, at the end of the day, we are able to tap into that collective consciousness. Do more, go big, go home, right? It's like go big and go home kind of energy. Home, in terms of home, is where the heart is, and tapping into the heart center, tapping into the heart chakra, which again, so apropos for this Leo full moon, this quickening moon, this snow moon. So I can go on and on and on because I am so passionate about this stuff, and just the way that it is just so synergistic and just so synchronized and so nature nurtures and is so on time all the time. So on time all the time. ATJ Design, thank you for joining the live. Buns by Ro, thank you for joining the live. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Islam Khan, thank you for joining the live on YouTube. I appreciate you all for being with me. So amazing, amazing energies, tapping in. All of the ways that it connects, again, like none of this stuff is an accident. And I just love when spirit helps me piece it all together. When I do, sometimes it just comes as a download, but then I research, you have to look at what time is the peak of the full moon, for example. And then when you get that, you're like, wow, this number means something, you know what I mean? And then I have my angel number book that I always tap into with y'all at the end of the live, whatever the time is, I read that message, but I also share every time, if there's a time in the angel number that is aligned with the actual moon time, then I give y'all that message too. So stay tuned for the message that 8:53 is on our full moon on Wednesday, tomorrow. So I'll be definitely posting that in my stories, Instagram stories. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should do that. You should definitely do that. Sabrina Sahara shares. And again, this full moon is all about sharing. It's all about shining. Do something bold. If you're not the type to like post a selfie that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, wear really bright colors tomorrow as well. Like, just really put yourself in an energy of, see me here. Look at me. What? Right? I did a little curls, you know what I'm saying, for this week. So I wanted to get my lion's mane energy. So do something that's going to make you feel like, see me here, see me roar, hear me roar kind of energy. You know what I mean? And then I also did it for the 13th on Thursday. I'm going to be exhibiting one of my art pieces, Passion. at the Billie Holiday Theater. I was selected to be part of an incredible art exhibition that is honoring Black women. So I'm very excited about that, especially because Red Sahara is also going to be featuring and going to be performing our song Royal Rage, an ancestral anthem that I was honored to channel. So it's going to be a really, really special night. So I had to do a little something extra with the hair, you know what I'm saying? Which is perfectly on time for a Leo full moon. I mean, I got my lion's mane going on today. Okay. So what else, y'all? What else? Because I wanted to definitely give you some vibes. We are going to have a very short window of no retrogrades. Right now, we still have Mars in retrograde until the 23rd. After the 23rd of February, we have till February 23rd and March 1st with no retrogrades, 6 days. So at the top of this, I was talking about all of the repeated energy of number 6 that we're tapping into, right? 6 days of no retrogrades. Work and focus as much as you can on building and growing, of glowing, of like no stops, no hesitation, no delay, like just go, go, go. Especially again, Venus being in Aries, and Venus is going to be the planet that kicks off the retrograde season yet again after that 6 days of no retrogrades. Very powerful. So March 1st, Venus goes retrograde. She goes retrograde for 40 days, which is very powerful and auspicious in itself. And the last 6 days of every retrograde for Venus, I actually do a very specific alignment with my community, tapping into the last 6 days of Venus's retrograde. We do very specific rituals to align with her energy, and then coming into the alignment of when she goes direct, that we now are going direct with her after doing all of these rituals on those 6 days. I might be switching up the method of it this particular time. It's every 18 months that Venus goes retrograde. So I do this every 18 months. This is going to be, I think, my third time, offering this service. So I'm going to be, again, switching it up a little bit, but stay tuned because I will be sharing that information. But again, it's only the last 6 days of that 40 days of Venus retrograde. So more soon, but I'm putting in your ear. Venus retrograde time for those who have been with me for previous Venus retrogrades, for the self-love Venus retrograde activations. It is that time again. Can you imagine 18 months come and gone already? Insane, insane. So tap in again, this energy of 6, powerful, powerful, powerful energy. So also I'd love for you guys to just check out my YouTube because I'm trying to build that. So if you like, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and particularly for the Rising Signs Oracle Observation series that I started at the top of the year, every Sunday night I post very specific messages, tarot and oracle observation alignments for each rising sign to give you guidance for the week, to help everything rise into place. Nothing is falling, it is only up from here. So tap in so that you can get your weekly message. It's absolutely free. Obviously, it's on YouTube and stuff, and all the messages are 10 minutes or less to kind of, give you an in and out little lay of the land, to things to keep in mind and heart for the rest of your week. So that's posted every Sunday night before midnight for the rising signs. So it is very important to know your rising sign. I know some people don't know the time of their birth, and you need the time of your birth to know your rising sign. So I apologize profusely for those who don't know the time of their birth. There are some astrologers that can actually do a specific thing to help you pinpoint the time of your birth, which is super cool. So if it's ever something that is really important to you to know, it is worth the investment, absolutely, because your rising sign is actually what rules the avatar of your life, right? Your sun sign is your soul, is the main energy that you are kind of leading yourself into, your authentic self. But in terms of like the masks that we wear, the endeavors, our day-to-day, the horoscope that we need to be tapping into is more ruled by our rising sign. Your ruling planet is deemed by your rising sign, your personality, your physical features, all of that stuff. So very much the form and experience, the matter that matters, is ruled by your rising sign. So you should know your rising sign, also known as your ascendant. So, and I'm like looking all over the place, right? Because I'm on YouTube and I'm on Instagram. I have to give love to both of y'all. Okay, so we're tapping into Ginger this week for the power and the passion and the pang, pang, pow, pow of this Leo full moon that is peaking tomorrow, of Venus in Aries, because it brings in a little bit of spice, it brings in a little bit of fire, it brings in the energy of solar plexus, and also gives us power and energy and health to our solar plexus, to our sacral, to our gut, to our stomach, to the digestive system, while also boosting our immune system across the board. So ginger, very powerful. Giving thanks to you all for joining me, giving thanks to Baba Ozain, the Orisha of everything that is green and grows. Asheo. And if you can see, my ginger here is actually fresh ginger that my mummy actually slices up. My mama slices up, and then we dry it. So we just kind of leave it, on a kitchen counter. Sometimes you could put it in the oven for a bit if you have like a dehydrator, that kind of thing. So just slice it up nice and thin, and then let it dry out on its own. And then you can keep it like this and then boil it. Just put some hot water over it, or you can grind it. And then when you grind it, you can make your own fresh powdered ginger. So that's actually the next stage of this. It's almost as dry as I want it to be. In the meantime, I'm using it in the tea. You probably won't see. Oh yeah, you can see it. Using it in the tea, just so. But when it's dry, then I'm going to put it in the grinder and give it a little bit of grind up so I can get my powdered ginger. In alignment with our ginger for this week, we are tapping into Sunstone, no less, because again, we're tapping into the solar plexus, solar sun energies of Leo. Again, it is time to show up, to show out, to show off, to shine, to share. Put yourself out there, okay? If there's any time to do it, if there's any moon that is going to fuel you, it's gonna bring a little bit of drama. It could bring a little bit of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because of the show up and the show out and everybody's a little bit more rah, 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 a little bit more roar, 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 right? People are standing up for themselves. People are, again, enforcing their will. And you have to be able to be in perfect alignment to stand up for yourself and enforce your will so that someone is not enforcing their will upon you. So this is where Leo full moon energy can kind of create a little bit of conflict in that regard. But conflict brings challenge, and challenge brings change at the end of the day. So we can't go wrong. Everything is for us. I always say that. Things that happen, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And if you stay in that alignment, you can only win, you can only grow, you can only glow, you can only flow. And again, everything is rising into place. Nothing is falling. It is only up from here. Okay? Believe and receive. That's it. That's all. All right. Okay, so it's 2:18. So let's tap in to these cards so that we can tap in for our 222 activation. Mrs. Rowe, Alafia Queen, still on your Kendrick high. He did absolutely slay. And my goodness, the levels of it. That's like that's a whole separate live for real. And for that stage, for that platform, for those viewers, for the people that were there, the message, incredible. For the culture. He did it for the culture. He sure did. He sure did. He represented. This is exactly the energy of this full moon. Show up, show out, show off. Be like, what? Fearless. What? See me here. What? I dare you to tell me something. That is the energy. He was like, what? I dare you. He was like, right time, wrong guy. Because like, I'm going to do it this way. And I don't care what you think and what you say. I'm doing this for my people. I'm doing this for the message. I'm doing this for the culture. So incredibly powerful. Oh my goodness. Incredibly powerful. Yup. Well, indeed. They got it. We got it. But people get what they want to get. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. Because to be honest, those that aren't necessarily woke, they got it too. They got it too. But that's why they mad. If they weren't mad, then they wouldn't have gotten it. That's when we have to pay attention to. That's the shit we got to pay attention to. The irony is that if they're mad, it's because they got it. Straight up. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right, somebody give me a stop top or a stop bottom. And let's see what Spirit had. Ooh, unless we get a card that Spirit chooses for us, which is what happened. And I did forget to also say that I may be interrupted in the live. And if I am interrupted, I might actually have to cut the live because I'm getting a new fridge today and they were supposed to deliver it between 12 and 2. And they did not come yet. So clearly, it being after 2, the doorbell could ring at any moment. So sorry, Queen, we got it. But I see your stop top. I see your stop. They supersize mad. Sis. But anyways, if my doorbell rings, I apologize. I might have to literally cut the live. So let me try to see if I can speed through this so that doesn't happen. Number 5, the number of change. This is the law of cause and effect. What goes around comes around. Change your beliefs, change your life. This is the energy of believe and receive. This is the energy of this Leo full moon. This is the energy of abracadabra. This is the energy of my wish is my command. What I will be. Perfect alignment, perfect cosmic confirmation for the energy of this Leo full moon, this snow moon, this quickening moon. So I want y'all to use your pen as a wand and do some major powerful scripting through this full moon. I want you to use your tongue as a wand and speak into existence, to name, to claim, to demand, to command what it is that you want to experience in form and experience. This is the time to do it. No excuses, no doubt, no fear, no imposter syndrome, none of that stuff. This is, again, tapping into the solar plexus energy and literally saying this is what it is. It's not about hope. It's not about I wish. It's not about like it's done. It's about it's done. Like when we say so be it, it's been. It's already yours. It's a part of you. And it's about, again, that releasing and that plucking weeds energy that full moons are all about, so that we can remove the debris that is bogging down what is already there, what is just part of you that is just going to trickle up to the surface. So powerful, powerful energy to confirm this message for our full moon peaking tomorrow in Leo. 222, balance and harmony surrounds me. Balance and harmony surrounds me. Balance and harmony surrounds me. Asheo. And I change my beliefs to change my life. I change my beliefs to change my life. I change my beliefs to change my life. It starts with the imagination. You know what I'm saying? Like we say thoughts create, and then we feel something when we think something. And then when you feel it, and it's like a part of you and you can't let it go, and it gives you the excitement and it gives you the, once you have that feeling, yo, rockets of desire straight up. That is that it's only up from here. The universe receives it, your subconscious receives it, and all the universe and your subconscious is meant to do is to prove to you what it is that you are giving it. That is that change your beliefs to change your life. It's what you decide. It's what you're telling yourself, literally. It's the drum that you're beating. So whatever that is, good, bad, or ugly, that is what is going to manifest in form and experience. So we have to be mindful. We have to be soulful. And this is, again, a very, very powerful time, especially tapping into the solar plexus energy, which is about our will. That brings things like, so this is the last chakra before our heart chakra, that balance center chakra. So when we think about that as above, so below energy, the heart chakra is the center. But that as above are the 3 centers above, our 3 chakras above, and our so below are our 3 centers below. So the 3 centers below really determine the action aspect of things, the form and experience, the matter that matters. And then we've got that balance and the synthesization of our heart chakra. And then those as aboves, once we tap into the speaking, to the throat chakra and our third eye on our crown, that is the ethereal, that is the magic. That is, again, what comes down, and then we root it. We bring it to form, we bring it to experience. So just tap into what it is that you now want to decide for yourself. Again, name, claim, demand, command. This is the abracadabra. When you are manifesting, speak that ashe, speak that life force, speak that abracadabra, speak it. Go under the moon and say what it is that you are, what it is that you want. And again, I always say that it's more about what you are and deciding and deeming who you are. Because once you come into alignment with your purpose and your passion and your soul's mission, in that sense of who you are, the stuff has to come. It comes naturally. There's no way that it can't come. So don't focus so much on the things and the stuff. Focus on the who you are. Focus on what it is that you're here to do, on the messages that you're receiving, and that ultimately you're saying to yourself, like, this is who I am. This is the legacy that I want to leave because of my person, because of my integrity, because of my authenticity. Everything else is just automatically gonna find its way to you. That's the math. That's the math. Hello, Guadalupe. Thank you so much. She just subscribed. I appreciate you. New people in the family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Name it, claim it, demand it, command it. This Leo full moon is totally going to like pick it up. Quickening moon. Pick it up. All right? If you want to do something too to kind of help with the energy of quickening, you can brew some coffee, and with the snow that I mentioned Collect some snow if you have snow where you are, especially if you're getting fresh snow like we're about to get on this snow moon. Like, listen, thank you, Spirit. Collect that snow, watch it melt, watch the natural pace of the slow snow melting that gives you that energy of patience and timing is divine and nothing happens before its time. When you watch that snow melt, align it with your manifestations. You can't have it all at the same time. Who wants it all at the same time? Look at how many things we've been able to manifest. There's more to come. There's more in store. So that watching the snow melt gives you that frequency of patience for your purpose, for your passions, and everything coming in alignment. Let that melt, put it in a spray bottle, and then brew some coffee. Pour a little bit of that coffee in that melted snow. Spray that ish around your house. Wash your floors with it. Clean the surface with it. Like whatever it is, put it around your space. Use it all over and bring in that energy of patience, but that paradoxical energy of the quickening, because it's about the detachment. And when you realize and you come into fruition with patience, it allows you to detach, but yet having that full faith that yo ish is coming full speed ahead. Fast and fabulous, okay? Fast and fabulous. Queen Clarissa, what's up? How you doing, Queen? I missed your energy. Mwah. Hi, hi. Full moon in Leo tomorrow. Powerful, powerful energy. Guadalupe's asking, can you tell me, I do private readings, so you should definitely message me on YouTube since you did subscribe to me. You can also email me backiinatural@gmail.com and I can do a reading for you if you'd love and definitely be able to tap in further for you in regards to that. I'm not doing readings right now. If I was doing speed reads like I do sometimes, I would have been able to totally tap in for you and see what comes through. But this is a separate, kind of thing, the Tuesday Tea at 2, where I just kind of give an overview of the as above, so below energies, nature nurtures, universal laws, and all of that. But thank you for the trust in just asking me at all. And I'd be happy to tap in with you. So backiinatural@gmail. The 2 is 2 I's, however, not T-O. So BACKII natural, NATURAL @gmail.com. Okay. Or hit me up straight on YouTube, whatever works. Or follow me, Sabrina Sahara Shares, on Instagram, and you could DM me there, whatever works for you. But I would be happy to help you tap in regards to that. It's a very, very intense time for relationships right now. If you know your rising sign, check in to the post that I just put recently for the Oracle Observations, because it was actually reading specifically on relationships. So there could be a message there for you. So if you know your rising sign, check those last messages and take a listen to what your message was for your particular rising sign and see, if something comes through for you, because those were pretty intense messages. So they're not always good, good in that sense, but it's important for us to just know. Spirit always knows what we need. There's things that we think that we want, but Spirit always gives us what we need and helps us kind of release for the increase. And sometimes we do have to let something go to make space for what is actually meant to grow, Bars, I'd be like rhyming over here. Bars, Faith, what's up, Queen? How you doing? Welcome. Thanks for joining the live. So yes, if you're just tuning in, you should definitely watch this from the beginning when I posted, because this Leo full moon tomorrow, I just gave some rituals and some stuff to help you with the snow moon, quickening moon energy, this heart-centered leadership energy, tapping into 24 degrees, bringing in the number 6, which is all about creativity and creatrix energy and being pregnant with your passions and desire and birthing something new, and all of the things that we need to release, in particular the dramas and the traumas that, create stagnation and detriment. But then again, also bring us conflicts, to bring challenge, to bring change. So it is, again, all for us. So many things that we can feel like, oh, I wish that didn't happen. But we can look back and be like, oh, well, if that didn't happen, then this wouldn't have happened, So it's perspective across the board. And I definitely, like I always say, y'all are going to get high vibes here. Even if it's not always good news, again, quote unquote, right? You're going to get what you need to be able to rise it up. Rise up, rise up. Okay, all right. Queen Hallie, what's up? Happy early birthday to baby girl on the 13th. My goddaughter's gonna be 1 year old on the 13th. I love y'all. Kisses for my jewel. All right. Let's choose an angel number. I think we're good. And again, since this fridge is gonna come any minute now, maybe I'm like, pushing my luck if I keep blah blah blahing. So did I do everything? Did I say everything? We tapped in, right? Take a listen if you didn't. I'm gonna post them as always because potent energy, and I don't want y'all to miss what can be done during this Leo full moon tomorrow, peaking at 8:53 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tap all the way in. Okay? Peace, Queen. I see you, Queen Hallie. I see you. Okay, somebody give me the time. I like when y'all put the time in the comments so that way it doesn't look like I'm rigging the game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna see it. And then I'm gonna read the message for that particular time and see what our angels want to contribute to this channeled information. Tap into some ginger tea this week so that you can get that fuel and that fire so that you can show up and show out and show off, okay? Through this full moon, share and shine like the sun. Ashe. All right, don't be shy, y'all. I know you're here. Come on, somebody give me the time, please. What time is it? What time is it? It's 2:30 what? 2:30 what? Which one? Come on, y'all. I can choose it myself, but I don't like choosing it myself because then it feels like I'm just like want to read. Because the thing is, when you read the angel number, sometimes it's so exact to what I was channeling that it's kind of like, yo, that's so dope. But then I feel like, oh, of course it is. She chose it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love when y'all choose it, because then it really feels like, oh, okay, yeah, no, y'all saw it. I didn't choose it. Y'all chose it. You know what I mean? So you're welcome, Guadalupe. Absolutely. Absolutely welcome. Definitely tap in with me. I don't know if I can, I guess I can't comment here like I can on Instagram. I have to practice what's going on here on YouTube. I'm new to the YouTube lives. So I don't know, we'll see. What time is it, y'all? I see people here. I see you're here. So can somebody give me the time, please? Anybody on YouTube or Instagram, whichever I see first. So I can read our angel message and then I will wrap it up. Oh, Queen Hallie had to restart her phone. No worries, Queen. What time is it, Queen? Can you tell me what time it is? And then we're gonna choose that. Oh, and she can't hear me now. Boo. Let me put it in the comments. What time is it? I hope y'all, who cannot hear me? I hope that's not a thing that just happened in general. That would be whack. What time is it? Anyone? All right, she's gonna try YouTube. Can y'all hear me on YouTube? Are y'all still here on YouTube? Is anyone still here on YouTube being shy? I see people on Instagram. I see people on the YouTube. Presently live here on the live. Okay, I'm gonna choose it because you guys are being shy. It's okay. It's okay, but you see, I'm saying it's okay, but at the same time, it's not. Because I just told y'all it's about showing up and showing out and showing off and shining and sharing, okay? So this is not a good sign for what you're supposed to be doing to tap in to this Leo full moon, okay? We're not being shy no more. No. It's time to see me here. What? That's what's up. Okay, I see 234. 234? I'm gonna go with 234. That's what I see. So, 234. Words matter. Align your thoughts. As you travel along your soul's journey, your angels ask you to align your thoughts and words for support. How does what you say match up to what you want? Journal about a moment recently when you said something that opposed what you actually wanted. So, this is again the name and claim, demand and command, and making sure that the thoughts and the words and the, our actions and our feelings and all of the things that we're doing come into perfect alignment. So when we tap into that energy of alignment and realizing that our words matter and that thoughts create, I got it, Queen. Thank you. I see your 234. See, perfect. That was the message. That was what it was supposed to be. We really want to make sure that we are synthesizing that we're coming into that alignment because we're not sending mixed signals to the universe. When the universe is receiving very clearly what it is that we are thinking and feeling and saying and doing in alignment, that's the quickening. That's the quickening right there. So when we add our coffee, which is a stimulant, to our snow that melted because we're past tapping into our energy of patience and knowing that it is all happening exactly as it should, it just hits. It just hits. So tap in to that, come into alignment with all of those frequencies to bring your passions and your dreams and your hopes and your desires into form and experience. We want it now, you know, it doesn't have to be all now, but when I say we want it now, I mean in this life. There's certain things that we are manifesting that we would love to see, we would love to experience in the here and now, right? And the future is now. So tap in to it now. Name it and claim it, demand and command it now. Ashe? That's it. That's all. I thank you again for tapping in. For the Instagram peeps, thank you. For the YouTube peeps, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Queen Hallie. I see you coming over on the YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it. That's it. That's it for this week. I'm gonna, splice up some stuff and post so that you guys have the most important things, especially in regards to this full moon tomorrow. Okay? Okay? I know you missed my shout out. So then you missed my shout out. You have to watch it again then, because I gave baby girl mad shout out. I gave you mad shout out. I sure did. So it's probably when your phone had to restart. So watch back so you can hear Jules' a birthday shout out. My baby girl. My goddaughter's gonna be 1 on the 13th. Yay. Happy birthday, baby. And happy birthday to you, mama. I can read your lips. So you can't hear me still? I hope this thing is picking up. Anyways, I'm gonna go just in case it's not. But I appreciate y'all. And that's probably why you didn't hear me asking for the time. Like, if this is not working right now. Anyway, I love y'all. Hopefully if it's not working now, at least it works on the replay. And, oh, she hears me now. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna wrap it up and wait for this fridge and restock and do all that stuff. And I love y'all. I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, and I'm so grateful. So grateful. So many things happening that I'm like, again, can't wait to share, but timing is divine and all that stuff. So that's it for now. And in the meantime and in between time, lest we forget, time to get back to natural. Peace.